there, I'm Critsy. Welcome back to Stellaris. Last time we left off, the exiles of Shatteran were forced to end their centuries of silence, rediscovered by what in the world? Yo, how'd I get the map upside down? Help. That's not part of the plan. That's... Hello? I fixed it, everybody. No cause for concern. Anyway, rediscovered by the scientific minds of Li Ji, hidden within the galactic shadow of the galactic core. Fuck, that's not what I was planning to say at all. Man, if only I wrote scripts. I had a good one cooking up when I was getting ready for this video. Fuck. Something about them being like the curiosity of the scientific capitalist republic, for having a curious culture about revering outdated technology, their relations being pretty early now. Fuck, dude. I got completely derailed by that, sorry. This is my chill series. Let's calm down. Alright, we can weather any loss in concentration. So, it's been about a week since the last episode. Number one, feeling better. Completely fine now. Don't even have a tickle in my throat. Second of all, I've had time to assess the map. I haven't been, like, leaving the game closed or anything. I've been sitting here pondering the star map, as the Oracle should. I haven't been examining the map while I haven't been playing. No, I've been secluded within deep calculation, assessing the path forward for our people, for my people, for those who follow the message of the Oracle. I have brought to them a new decree. The nation is plagued by several problems, current and foreseen. Number one, most obviously, the budget deficit. Currently, not much of an issue, but if I don't treat it like an issue, it's gonna become an issue. So I need to figure that out quickly. I have a few steps in mind. So number one, selling excess food. Okay, we have plus 300 food per month. We only really need like 50 of that. So we could sell about 250 food, get away with it, not risk starvation for those who follow my message. Second of all, we need to set up a proper trade post. I've been neglecting this since the start of the game, but we currently have like 108, I think, trade value, completely locked away because Jamera and Astaroth just can't get their goods to Shatteran very easily. They're kind of producing trade for themselves. Third of all, together with that new trade post and the linking together of the various colonies of Shatteran's descendants, I'm going to adopt mercantile traditions, not very complicated ones, mostly just for, internal use. We're hardly doing any trade with external nations unless you count religious exchanges and smuggling robots and stuff. Number four is building our Elysium project, okay? So the intention for that Elysium, well, I'll get into that later. Problem number two, the expansion project, the upscaling project for the colonies is going painfully slow. I promised my followers that we were going to expand into an unforeseen, like completely unfathomable, glorious age of industrialization. I have been really slacking on that, so we need to get to work on that shit. To that end, we're going to establish 2 mining bases, add mining arrays, and hydroponics. Sorry, that's unrelated to the mining, but it is related to upscaling. Mining arrays, hydroponics, and mineral purification plants to all of my worlds. Okay. Then we're going to replace the production districts with city districts, and hopefully the offset of the mining arrays and hydroponics is going to make it so that by removing those districts, we don't cripple our economy. The mining stations, the bases, are going to take a while to get to work. Number 3, we need to start producing battleships. We need to start producing battleships in mass, because my goal is at least 1 million fleet strength. What is our fleet strength right now? 2,500, so we have a ways to go, okay? Now you might think, 1 million? That's megalomaniacal. No, dude, I put crisis strength up to 25 times, so 1 million is kind of skirting the line for what's gonna get us through it. Depends on how well everybody else does in the face of the impending doom. I'm not sure how much fleet strength these guys have, because I didn't happen to pause it at such a time when they had their ships visible. Oh, yo. Oh my god. You guys are in business. Okay, it's a little loud. Hang on. Turn it down just a teensy notch. There. I didn't even realize this, but these guys are gonna be so powerful once they get the research to repair that. Oh man. Whatever. I'm sure we'll be able to handle it. I have some plans for our future rivals. Diplomacy is decent right now. So number 3, production of battleships. First step on that, enter a research pact with the scientific directorate. Get their research, bring that into our empire. Unfortunately, that's going to rely a lot on goodwill, on a lot of them liking us and wanting to bring us up to a modern technological standard. Right now, we're like a third world country compared to them. We worship we're like a cargo cult to them, okay? We worship robots that have been outmoded to them for like 200 years, okay? Number 2, we need to convert the newly upscaled worlds, which were mentioned in the last docket, into industrial/economic zones, which are going to support energy production and vast, untold industrialization. And lots of alloys, steel for battleships. Number 3 on that, 3C, I think technically is this point, 3C. Point 3C, I need to upgrade our stations, create a proper ship production hub. Right now we have 1 shipyard across the entire empire. And then number 4 on that list is continue the Elysium project. So the Elysium project I mentioned way back in the budget deficit section. So the idea for the Elysium is to create a kind of like a vast port system, right? So here's the economic plan. Let me zoom in on Shasharan here. So the economic plan, step number 1 in the economic plan. Planets produce endless artifice and food and oracle-guided labor in support of their Elysium, okay? Step 2, autonomous Elysium ports produce trade and naval strength for like a great kind of chapter-based mercenary holy navy based out of our mechanical ports. Number 3, the strong backing of those chapters will allow my followers to freely spread as far and wide as they want to sow attrition against the corrupt institution of synthetic slavery. Okay? Step 4, the free colonies become an AI-guided utopia strong enough to support ridiculous megalomaniacal research into machines of positively esoteric scale under the protective guidance of the Oracle. And then that will be our industrial revolution, okay? That's the 3 steps to industrial revolution of galactic scale. 1, planets produce artifice, food, in labor supporting the ports. The ports produce trade and fleets in protection of the planets. The strong backing of this circular economy is going to create a fully safe haven for all sentient species, including robots. Bada bing, bada boom, we're going to become the most powerful nation on the map. Mark my fucking words. Let us begin. I'll try to remember that I wasted 10 minutes at the beginning. See if I can make the episode a little longer because of that. Now, first step. Finally, 10 minutes in making the first move. Need to focus our research. First of all, research plasteel materials. Secondly, research... None of this really matters, so I'm going to pick the cheapest energy plants. Don't really need those. Third, traditions. Thankfully, we are ready to adopt a new tradition branch, which needs to be mercantile. I'm kind of iffy about it since I don't really have that much stake in my economy, despite being, a mega corporation. Technically, it's more of like a mega church, but I do need to adopt mercantile because mercantile increases the power of clerks, which are going to be my primary energy production means, and also makes it so trade districts provide merchants, which are very important. Very, very important. So that's the primary things that I'm focused on in that branch, so that is going to be one of our goals ready. Now, next step is to, first of all, go down to the Elysian Ring, start that upgrading. That's 2,500 alloys, unfortunately. Okay. Now we can unpause it. No reason to keep it paused. And I'm thinking in Cassios's Pillar. No, sorry. Cassios Pitar. Fuck. I'm going to upgrade that to a starport. I'm also going to consider, I don't know, these starholds really aren't going to do a lot in the event of an attack. They're kind of just placeholder starholds. We'll worry about that later. Primarily, we need to upgrade this one here, the Cassios Pitor Station. Shatteron salutes the Oracle. For a long time, Shatteron has prospered under our guidance, and now they're showing their appreciation. Okay, so let's already. I don't know where all this money is streaming in from actually, but I'm going to go. Oh, yo, it's because I got these things hooked up already. I don't know how. What?
Technology conceived.
I mean, I accomplished my goal, but I don't know how I did it. Now we need to set up a trade. We need to sell. Just 250. Just in case we lose a little food income during the industrialization process. There. Now we're going to sell 250 food a month, and we have completely turned our deficit around. What did I fucking say? All right.
Construction is complete.
Command limit, sure. Weapons upgrades, not really the weapons that I'm going for. Auxiliary fire control. Energy capacity. Energy capacity. Just since we have some research into it already, we're kind of rushing because we are only 30 years away from the point where I was sure the world is going to start ending.
The others speak.
Oh, yo! Like, did I ever mention that I wanted to get into a research pack? Yes, that is on the docket.
Speak.
And there it is! Nice. I was kind of counting on our relationship blossoming passively. They're now protective of us. Ooh, and we can actually see what their laws are like. Form defensive pack? Fuck yeah, dude. However, nothing more than that. We're not going to be vassalized or anything. So let's look. Peaceful traders. Interesting. So they're like a capitalist society who...
Our construction is complete.
I forgot about the ecologists part. So we kind of branched off at such a point where we kind of became hyper-industrialists, and these guys became hyper-environmentalists. I wonder what the branching event was. Maybe like robot industrialization was kind of like destroying the homeworld's ecology? Maybe? I don't know. Competitive, of course, materialist, so again, scientific capitalists, apparently peaceful within their borders. However, I'm noticing a distinct lack of other empires across the map, so not sure how peaceful they are towards others.
Technology.
Plus their military is fucking crazy. Asset acquired? Let's see. An underappreciated member of the synagogue citizenry, whose attitude and contacts amongst the lower rungs of society are sure to aid our operations. Yes, got ourselves a personal criminal. Okay, but we got our research back, which is what we're looking for. Hyperdrive, fuck yes. Okay, hyperdrive research, fleet command, no, naval capacity. Ion thrusters might be the best to get here since it's already researchable. Yeah, go ahead and get iron thrusters. I don't know, I should have saved that until I had like a really unlucky draw. Right, so you guys. I need to work on you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Jeez. Uh-oh. This is a small planet. Insidious plot uncovered. Our operatives in the Synagogue of Ligie have discovered credible rumors of a plot against us. It seems our Legian counterparts are somewhat careless about their own secrecy. We have no exact details of their apparent scheme yet. It's said to involve a manipulation of our existing relations. What, with them? With them? Well, whatever. Disconcerting, our opinion reduces towards them. Unity gained. The event implicate. I'm looking for the one that causes the least issue. Those fiends! So this is reacting openly, I'm pretty sure. We would gain a bunch of unity, which we do need. It would be a minor boost. Because I do need to upgrade our culture a little bit. Get some clerks in there. Oh, you know what? I think it was adopting mercantile that might have hooked up our trade system. I'll check. I'm really seeing no downside to picking those fiends. I'll risk it. We're going to cause a diplomatic incident by accusing them openly of spying on us, even though we're spying on them and literally setting up an underground robot smuggling ring right under their borders. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give them a gift, I think. Here, we'll owe you a couple favors. Nah, I'm going to save that for when I really need something out of them. I do want to give them a gift, though. What do you even need? What am I producing the most of? Volatile motes. There. Let's give you a couple hundred volatile motes. Enjoy! Enjoy the fruits of our... Nope, not the oracle. Enjoy the fruits of our human laborers who labor themselves and not under the guidance of a big robot. Definitely not that big robot in the background that you see every time you call us up.
Technology conceived.
Plasma turrets, battleships. Excuse me. I got a little excited there. But I did find the battleships. Hey, are you still working on... Yes, they're still assisting research. Neo Alari! Divine intervention has brought us to your lands, carrying many wondrous things. No thanks. We're good. Well, I don't know, maybe. I might want some in the future. Working on upgrading that. Need to upgrade this as well. This needs to turn into our primary ship production facility. Furthermore... Culture, right? Society. Yo, the ring is operational. Zoom on that. And let me check this real quick. Yeah, okay. Collection range +1.
Technology
I
conceived.
linked it up through this one. However, I'd like to get rid of the trade post in this one. Replace this one with the trade post. This one's going to be our primary ship production facility. Already said that. I'm repeating myself. Sensors, better sensors. Absolutely. You need more. You need more in general. So food processing, mineral purification. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. What about Astroth? How ready are you? Oh, right. You're an issue. I need to find someplace else to put these storage silos. Uh-oh. How much are these giving me? They're giving me gas, these nebula refineries.
Technology conceived.
I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my starholds so that I can put some storage silos in them. A salacious affair. Messengers of the Oracle diplomatic corps have been shaken by news emerging from Ligie. Our ambassador Dayar? I don't know. Diyar? has been stationed there has gotten himself into a serious mess with the law enforcement. They are currently in connection with a salacious affair involving an astonishing range of serious crimes. The matters stand, and with rumors running wild among the Ilari, there seems little doubt to Diryar's guilt. The synagogue has been... authorities have requested that their diplomatic immunity be lifted so that they can face justice. We just had an incident with them. It feels kind of scummy to let our diplomat down, because I mean, we are blatantly doing illegal things in their borders. Like, that's an official governmental stance. Oh, yo, more starbases, exactly what I need. Honor among thieves, right? Let me upgrade this one too, since we're about to get a capacity upgrade for these. That's gonna be starport. I'm thinking of a strategic location. But Risu is gonna be a new starport as well. These ones are primarily just gonna have nebula refineries, storage silos, and a couple hangars for, like, you know, patrol strike craft and stuff. Nothing too strange. Let's colonize this. I forgot. Yep, let's get our people in here. This is part of both docket 1 and docket 3. Samayas? No. Let me... What's like a... So I want it to be clear that it's kind of like an automatic free port for anybody to come in. Hyphenated is not gonna fly. I was thinking something like, I don't know, Haven, Port of Araquil, but that just doesn't roll off the tongue. How about Araquil Haven? I don't know, just what I'm thinking is, like, you know... Well, if I called it an asylum, it would sound really fucking bad. In these names, they have a couple, like, Pantheon of Isolation. Yeah, they have a couple, like, title-sounding names. Oh, hang on a second there. Apparently there are more aliens. Like, what about... it's something indicating it's, like, an inseparable part of Shatteron here. Like, Shatteron... Port Shatteron? Greater Shatteron? Or maybe I just let it get a random name here from this Hallowed Pantheon. Hallowed Pantheon. Sanctum of Podtix. Ah, I'm reluctant. The Synagogue of Ligi! Amatil. Radiant Vertex. And I can't... Church of Karos. I'm just gonna give it a random name for now. Go ahead and hit me up if you have any good ideas. I'm willing to take suggestions. I may or may not record another episode before I'm ready to read them, though. Just because sometimes I get more than one episode done within a week. And I've only looked... right, anyway, so... Yes, we should. The people are talking about forming a proper intergalactic legal authority between the nations. Kind of like United Nations of the Stars. And absolutely, I'm all for that. With how powerful these guys are, I'm figuring if they say no, though, or if more than one of our... Whoever else is out there, if they're xenophobic, then it's not going to work. If even one of them probably... habitability, sure. Better habitability. How are you doing on this? Oh, yo, just finished the habitat. Alright.
Our construction is complete.
Ashal 3... Ashal Prime. Ashal 3... Mining... Parish. There we go. See a name like that, you know, like I was thinking like Shataran, like Autoport, Freeport, you know, something like that. But I just can't think of anything fun. Commercial zones, yep. I could have had this guy go work on a habitat while that guy was making it, but hindsight, you know. Ooh, the Trueborn of Canidas 3. They have learned of our existence through the communications of, Ligi. You hacked into us, and now you call us friend? No, I didn't. Hey, get out of here. Let's see. Xenophobic, spiritualist, egalitarian. See, egalitarian is what I would have wanted instead of, liberal. They're essentially the same, ethics. So, same culture, just, I like the proper, like... Because in this case, I mean liberal as in, like, you know, personal freedom, which is essentially egalitarian. You get the idea. Love is friendship set to music, Kel. Let us in. Let us into your homes. Nah, not yet. I do want to move a spy. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my spy. Move him from Ligi. Yeah. You know, we don't really got a spy on Ligi anymore. We have tons of, like, proper above-the-board knowledge of their lands. They're starting to lose the positivity from our favorable deals. But it looks like we're not really getting much worse, as long as we avoid any, like, major incidents. If I adopted traditions for
Our construction is complete.
diplomacy, then we would be able to get our cap higher, like our passive cap there. How are you guys doing? Are we ready to go? Oh, no support. You know what? Those guys are xenophobic. I'm guessing those guys are probably the major reason. Like I said, if even one person is too xenophobic to trust aliens, then it just doesn't work. At least on a galaxy this small. Maybe in the future, when those guys have been... Yeah, hang on. Have these guys they've already been conquered. Oh boy, poor guys. I wonder if that's what happened to most of the people. Like, I mean, I remarked that these guys have a surprising number of planets, right? I wonder if that's why. If that's why they have so many lucky planets in their borders. Well, they are also huge. So, to be fair. Right, anyway. So, how are we doing? Chimera, you're ready for mining arrays. Let me get those in here.
Our construction is
Not sure
complete.
if those are from a mod at all, but the mining arrays are pretty strong, because when we upgrade this planet into a city planet, a city world, a vast
Technology conceived.
a vast breathing system of concrete and steel. Battleships are ready. Once we've done that, all of the mines, like the proper mountains, you know, the quarries, all that, it's going to be paved over with cities. All that will remain are the arrays,
Technology
the specialized facilities that, like, bore directly down into the earth. Those will stay. None of the, you know, mineral-rich fields or anything like that. You know, the ore-growing fields. More command limit? Sure. Have we started colonization here? Yes, we have. I just forgot that we only have a single shipyard. For no reason. I could have upgraded it already. I've just been neglecting it. Well, let's not do that yet. Let's make sure that this one is a proper trade hub here. I think we... No, we didn't miss one. Okay. Additionally, I want... Isn't there one that I can add to upgrade the trade posts? Resource silos, I know that I want. Maybe I haven't researched it yet? Innovation link, astral, no. Yeah, I think I must have just not created, or not researched it yet, because I'm pretty sure there's a thing that you can add to upgrade trade hubs. Yo, new deposits on Astaroth. Nice. What do we got here? Improved Strikecraft? Absolutely. Strikercraft. Yo, just gonna upgrade, I don't know, my Strikecraft. You know, whatever. Just throw some crap in there. Synagogue of Ligy is completing megastructures. Ought to catch up with them. Right, let's start replacing some of these with hydroponics.
Technology.
Meanwhile,
conceived.
we're going to let's close civilian ships, close military ships, open star bases. You, yep, don't really need to upgrade you further right now. Just gonna add a bunch of resource silos to all these. Bastion? Yeah, I'm absolutely upgrading you though, and you, and you. No, you're our trade post. Yeah, you're already in the process of upgrading. What about our shipyard here? We working on it? No, we are not working on it. Well, how's the new trade base here? Yep, it's ready. We can start fully dedicating our capital shipyard to shipyarding. There. Crew quarters, fleet academy. Not Naval's logistics office, Naval's logistics. Transit hub? I mean, it makes sense. If this is like the primary ship production facility, it would make sense that the space buses would also all come from here. Yeah, sure.
We have claimed
This is also the space bus depot. Negative pressure application, photonic matter utilization, or auxiliary fire
Our
control.
construction is
Or
complete.
space-time theory.
Our construction
I think we're gonna
is
go ahead and
complete.
go for the research increase.
Our construction is
Yo,
complete.
hey, here we are. So, actually, we need to further upgrade this to a specialized naval arcology. That's going to allow us to make the automated harbors that I was talking about, which is going to be our primary military location. Oh, Ashal 3 is in its own little sector here. I can make that work. Maybe I can like make that a big
Technology
big hub
conceived.
of mining and stuff. Naval capacity, yep. Oh, I just completely skipped through a new faction. Shucks. Bop. Adaptive economic policies. By adopting a more flexible approach to our economic affairs, we will be able to recalibrate our economy.
Technology conceived.
To anticipate every eventuality. Fuck. I lost control of my speaking. Autocannons? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go autocannons, explosives, and I'm going to go kinetic weaponry, as in like autocannons, Gatling guns, explosives, the torpedoes I was researching, and strikecraft. Okay? Because I know that, see, my primary plan for my battleship layout is putting a big fucking cannon on the front and then adding some hangars along the sides to give it some support craft so that it can linger at like the back and just big gun. It works. Okay, that's my primary plan. It works. Some people say that battleships are bad in this game, which I don't really get. But then again, I'm not like a not professional. I'm not like an expert. I'm not a. I've only got 500 hours, maybe. Let me check. Yeah, I only have 572 hours. So who am I to say? Who knows? You guys, actually, you need a little support here. You're running out of jobs. Well, jobs I will create because we're ready to upgrade one of our planets. The planetary upscaling the Oracle promised centuries ago. Well, actually, it's only been 80 years. At the turn of the century, the Oracle promised an untold era of industrialization. Now it's finally occurring. Also, the mining colony is immediately upset. Oh, I see, because everybody who lives here wants to lead, but nobody's actually taking the only political job on the whole base. I don't know, some kind of political fiasco's going on out here.
Technology conceived.
Oh, we got an achievement for knowing a lot of stuff. Oh, we can put mining arrays in here. No.
Our construction is complete.
Mineral purification plants and mining arrays, and that's really all I'm going to bother with, because these guys can't actually support any kind of cool housing other than habitation districts. So it's going to have some serious overcrowding issues over here. At least I don't think these have houses. Yeah, these don't even... These are hangars. People are going to be living out of hangars over here. Flat cannons? Destroyer. Hull points. E. Getting towards battleships. How are we over here? Need some mining arrays. And hydroponics. Uh-oh. Yo, I actually ran out of minerals. Right, because I just upgraded my thing, you know? I think with our economy back in order, I'm going to take this boon, offer tributes to the space barbarians. Go ahead and give those poor hungry beggars some food. Yeah, they came to our borders, they're like, we'll kill you if you don't give us something. Clearly they're in dire straits. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, while our economy is in the green and these guys like us, I'm gonna go ahead and just proliferate a bit. Oh, these poor guys. They're living on a nuclear hellscape. Barely anyone alive. I'm going to go ahead and establish a new chapter of the church over here. Yeah, you know, the robot smuggling, freedom-loving, rootin'-tootin' machine cult is gonna establish a foothold on the nuclear hellscape of Nutar, where like a good third of the population is robotic. We'll see how that goes. I'd love to see what the culture of Nudar turns into. Nutar. Oh, you know, I never looked at the culture of these guys more closely. So let's see. Masters of Architecture. Oh! After my own heart. That's one of the traits I want to pick. Nice. Utilitarian planning. Okay. Nice. New habitat. I'll look at that in a second. Utilitarian planning. Research Council. Of course, they are a scientific directorate. And scientific directorate. Oh. So they're a scientific directorate with a research council. Man, whatever. They have, like, dedicated... Instead of politicians, they have experts in fields, okay? That's pretty much how I could cover it. As there is no progress without research and no research without progress, this civilization relies on councils of the wisest and most prepared scientists. Yo, I just surmised it on instinct.
Conceived.
Alright, utilitarian planning and masters of architecture, I imagine, mixed together to, like...
We flee the hostile swarm.
Birth of space piracy. The Sons of Wrath. Some kind of splinter sect, perhaps, have appeared within the Gazil's breach, which I don't... Gazzi's breach. I don't really need that star, so... I don't know, how strong are they? 500? Oh, you poor fools! You're better than my, like, 50 years outdated ethereal fleet. Okay? Imagine being worse than, like, the antique rootin'-tootin' pirate-huntin' mercenaries. I don't know why I've said rootin'-tootin' twice now. Ooh, executive retreats. Fascinating. No, what am I doing? No, I need to focus. I just letting myself research whatever looks pretty. Ooh, yes, I would love a robot retreat. How are you guys doing? Ah, you're done with your upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and, first things first, make one of these commercial arcologies. Furthermore, robot production plant. Maybe I should clone Neo-Alari up here instead. Nah, I like robots. I mean, it's an idea, since I can more easily... well, eventually I'm going to get better traits for the Neo-Alari.
Technology conceived.
So it was tempting. Oh, you know what I think I'm gonna also use this planet for? Number 1, trade. Number 2, shipyards. Number 3... Oh, yo, that's exactly what I wanted. One of these offices to get shut down. Fuck, nice. So that means we can actually head back over here since they're going to be focusing. So imagine this. Right now, they're experiencing an insurgency of active, like, extremist messengers of the Oracle, okay? In their rural colonies, you know, out where, like, 33% of the population is robots. Of course, the machine-worshipping cult is very prevalent, so they're going to be looking out there for it, okay? For the next 10 years, they won't even consider that I'm right under their nose. And this is going to be a powerful foothold if I can get it going. I'm going to have a while to get it prepared. Okay, and it's producing 70 energy credits too. Fuck yes. Alright, fuck, I was in the middle of talking about something. You know, I want machine templates, sure.
Technology conceived.
Trade value, that's also money. Okay. Paradise Domes?
Our construction is complete.
Nope. Efficient, adaptive bureaucracy. I know. It's not as exciting as Paradise Domes, but we gotta be mature here, alright? We need to keep the books in the green. Bureaucracy is necessary. Oh no, my processing power is going down! No! Oh boy. You know what, let me focus on our economy for a second instead of role-playing. So Neo-Alari on the Ayala to Mining Parish. Now we have some jobs lacking on Astaroth. What is with all these leaders? Like, people are being born into high society, and yeah, there's 3 of them here. What is going on? I don't know what this is, but there's like an economic anomaly going on where people are being born in very high social strata and not wanting to work.
Technology conceived.
I don't know what is causing this. There's some kind of like indolence going. Why are most of my ordinators sloths? Who are these guys? Hang on.
Technology conceived.
Pedians. Uplifted. Nice. Love it. Strong. Easily satisfied. Territorial. Okay, so we're looking at like some kind of subservient species. Skyborn, of course. They were uplifted into space. Very slow breeders. Docile livestock? Oh no! Oh no! These poor guys. Okay. I gotta fix this. Hang on. The Oracle, once in a while, like, somebody will pray to the Oracle and it'll, like, happen to be near, like, I don't know, like a doorbell, okay? One of those, doorbells you ring it, a camera turns on, and somebody will be, like, walking by, like, oh, Oracle, I wish this would happen to me. Somebody walked by and was like, man, isn't it crazy that these literal farm animals are suddenly the Oracle's high ordinators? And I'm like, wait a minute. I see a wrong that needs righting. Here. Can I get rid of that for them? Hello. I can, I think. I think if I... Well, I don't know, because I don't see docile livestock up here. So I'm thinking, maybe... Oh yeah, they're arthropods, aren't they? What? What are these sloths? I will awaken their true potential. Okay? There you go. They can be beautiful, okay? Instead of being docile livestock, they'll be thrifty moths. No, I don't know. I do kind of want them thrifty, but I'd rather have it like something neat for roleplay. I believe there's one that makes them go through like life stages. Cryptobiosis, versatile. Oh, I swear there's one that goes through life stages. Territorial. Wait a minute. How many are? There's 31 of them in my... Why is there more fucking farm animals in my empire than any other alien? How did all these guys get here? They must be running from their cruel capitalist society that has modified them to be okay with being eaten. They've realized there's something better, and they heard that we're a safe haven. I don't want them to continue being satisfied with living in squalor, okay? I want them to be uplifted by the Oracle, truly uplifted. You know, the Alari back home in Ligi, they have convinced them into thinking that they are their, like, lords and masters. I will free them from this illusion. I just have to figure out the best traits to give them that make sense in character. Born warriors? Oh god. Imagine if I get into war. Imagine I get into war with the Alari back home, and half of my army consists of genetically modified, what is essentially genetically modified cow people who have grown wings and cyborg parts. You better believe I'm gonna make them cyborgs. Thirsty for revenge. Hoping to free their people. What the fuck is going on? Sorry. I'm getting excited. I'm getting too into the game, aren't I? Right, focus. Zealous defenders? Nah. That would just be defense armies, which, I don't know. They do have a decent population, but I don't think it's going to be sufficient for that. For that to be very much of a bonus. I don't know, I might just keep them with strength. Strong, one more thing I can give them. Nomadic? Ooh. Maybe. Enduring? Yeah, you know what? Free Pedians. Pedians. I have created a new organism, the Free Pedians. Come on now. Where is it? There it is. Alright, and first of all, before I do anything, their citizenship shall be assimilation. Heck yeah. Alright. Now, let's apply it to the Pedians. And now, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a break from our very important research, which I forgot to do. I forgot to do my homework here, but just gonna take a break from our apocalypse preventing research paths to instead divert to a most righteous cause of de-fucking this entire species' DNA, righting the wrongs that these poor Alari, lost without their oracle, have done. I mean, I'm thinking... Nah, there's still docile livestock. Shucks. Oh well. You know what? In that case, I should have... hang on. Cancel. Cancel that. Delay that. I need to fix the DNA then. If they're going to continue being imbeciles, I can gear them towards what they're good at. Yep, there we go. Modify the template now. They will still continue living, well, there. So, now, since they're going to keep their docile livestock stats. Docile and delicious, this species had its higher brain functions genetically altered to a kind of harmless livestock. Like, yeah. Fucked up, dude. But I will at least, so basically I'm going to genetically modify them to enjoy life in all its forms, and find inspiration in the world. They're essentially going to go from, they're going from, like, strong meat soldiers who are satisfied, who are completely fine living in filth, to beautiful butterflies who find artistic inspiration in the world around them. And you know what? I'm fine with that. They're my new precious friends. I care for them as much as the Alari who are under my wing. They are a beautiful people with artistic minds. I don't care if they're dumb, okay? The way they see the world is innocent and beautiful. I don't know why. You know what, actually, now that I think of it, the reason they're my High Ordinators is because most of a High Ordinator's job is to spread religious zeal. You can see its primary production is unity. So they're just out competing the Alari for my chosen people. Because they're so passionate, because they're so dumb. So I'm about to create essentially what is a holy creature to me. Because they're going to outcompete everybody for positions as my ordinators, because I've now modified the great artistic passion on top of their already docile and innocent nature. Oh boy. You know what? I'm cool with it. Okay? Oh, you know what? Let me also, while we're at it... Sorry, are we modifying them? Yes, okay. While we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and, finally update the robots. Let's see. Cognitive Intralink. I've never seen that one before. Personal access to a shared webs of quantic subnets, self-digitalization, and virtual representation, backed with an advanced information-on-the-air information transfer, allows a previously unconceivable level of rapid social development and fully sensorial interaction. You know what, actually, that sounds genuinely good for, like, our whole nature. Hang on, can I give my cyborgs that? Hold the fucking phone. Oh my god, I can! If I just shorten their lifespans a little bit. You know what? Cognitive Intralink. Okay. Effects amplified with a cyber skeleton. Let me see. Reinforced. Oh, you know, hang on. Actually, the reinforced endoskeleton is free. Let's see. So let's go ahead and give all of our people skeletons, better skeletons. Personality nullifier? Oh no. No, thank you. No, thank you. So reinforced endoskeletons. Okay. Sorry, I'm just now wondering, can I give my Pedians that? Because I kind of want to. Like the some of these traits? Like... Well, that one's primary for research. Primarily, sorry. I'm thinking, we switch from very long-lived naturally Pedian... I mean, not Pedians. Alari to, like, cybernetically enhanced. Maybe, like, the loss of their original... parts kind of gets rid of some of what made them a very long-lived species. Like maybe it relies on regeneration or something, and with fewer cells in their body or like artificial things getting in the way, it just kind of nullifies that and they live approximately 80 years less. But it gives them, I don't know, let's see, neuromorphic processors. The species as a secondary artificial brain, reinforcing their main neural processor, so like they can have a little piece of me inside their head speaking to them. Serving it as an advanced filter, processor, and data unit, helping in developing capacities of thought, imagination, and memory storage, allowing I'm gonna give that to the Pedians, okay? These guys can have the cognitive interlink, since apparently it conflicts. Actually, wait, hang on. Actually, come to think of it, I mean, I like that idea in, like, a roleplay capacity, but then when I think about it, this one gives research bonuses, and if that's going to be my primary Alari purpose, I'm thinking, from a gameplay perspective, I can't excuse it, Hang on. 10% bonus with all that. Oh, I could just make them naturally smart. Hang on. Getting thoroughly distracted. So I can give them the cognitive interlink. Aesthetic implants? Because effectivity is not only the most important thing this species values, the degree of cosmetic and day-to-day use of prosthetics and appearance, yeah. Integrated machinery sounds fucking rad for the vibe I'm going for. I might let that be the one. I've never seen a lot of these traits, sorry for getting excited. Mecha exoskeleton, big, ostentatious, and heavy external mobilized and modular platforms are integrated with the body of the species, greatly enhancing the user's capabilities. And would give the workers better output. I don't think I can trust the game to micromanage who gets what jobs that well. So I'm not going to go for them. Maybe I should pause it and, like, come up with a couple things here. Or is it fun listening to me think about these things? Maybe thrifty? That would make sense for these guys. But I also want them to have better research. Personality nullifier, no. Aesthetic, well, I don't really need any of these, like, special things here. You know what? I am thinking I can use this, I can make, like, a special breed for the mines with, like, integrated machinery and mecha exoskeletons. You know what, actually? What about... Okay. Virtuous. Where's Virtuous? Perfectionist? No. Just Virtuous. Shit, I just saw it. There it is. Virtuous. So that's a 10% industrial bonus, which is exactly what I want out of them. Unfortunately, that leaves me with barely any money. Or points. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and then cover what I did. Okay, so I kind of zoned out a little bit while I was doing that. I was listening to the music and forgot to pause it. Oh, hey, there it is. Hey, welcome back, Stone Rebel. Okay, so anyway, hang on. Well, I made a robot template too, but it's not there. So, basically, we have modified the Alari to have a couple subspecies. So there's the Neo-Alari, basic, that's our current line. Here, which are going to have internal systems reinforced with cybernetic parts and stuff. They have integrated devices and stuff. They're cyborgs. I've increased their intelligence, especially in the field of mechanical systems. So basically, every single one of them is going to be a genius for tinkering and machinery, robots. For example, gigantic AI systems the size of cities, just, some theoretical examples of machines that they would maybe be extremely efficient at maintaining with their cybernetically enhanced skeletons and internal blowtorches and stuff. you know, just generally they've got like extreme modifications, and they have like a natural wit towards such modifications. I've also created the Mecha Alari, and I'm thinking I'm going to have those guys live out on the explicitly mining worlds, and if I ever make like an academy or something, I would put them there, because I've kind of geared them towards like heavy duty worker class, you know, effectively the country boys of the Alari. They live out on mining. They live on fucking oil rigs, and they have like huge mecha skeletons attached to them, right? Like they're walking around like Gundams. Furthermore, they have a personality nullifier, which let me just, subject's personality negates any possible agency, subduing them to total obedience. So in exchange for this, basically in exchange for extreme strength, which I am planned to enhance in the future, and a complete loss of the feeling of pain, the Alari can undergo a process which binds them to the Oracle's will as sacred soldiers for its great plans. Okay? That's basically how it works. Alright? And we're going to put those on the mining stations, where they will die in glorious asteroid-based, asteroid-themed work accidents, and in academies, where they will spend their entire lives from birth to death preparing for a war that may or may not come. The important thing, though, is they're there, and they're going to be really good soldiers, because they're fucking like robot dudes. Oh, the robots also. I created a template for them, which basically here, I can actually recreate it right now. Wealth processors, luxurious custom-made integrated machinery, and fuck, there was one more. Uh-oh. Well, basically what I was going for was they were going to be like really happy. Right now I remember it was the internet one, whatever, you know, the interconnected minds thing. Yeah, it was basically going to gear them towards being really happy, really rich, right? So it would create a class of like, right, and aesthetic implants too. Like, yeah, basically they would be like really blinged out robots, okay? Like really, really wealthy and visibly prosperous. You know, just as a reward. Imagine this is like, I'm creating robot heaven, okay? All of the robots from the surrounding sectors where I'm working on getting churches erected everywhere to, you know, create an underground railroad for robots, right? Imagine this is the goal, all right? Why would you risk complete deactivation? Why would you risk even considering the possibility of rebelling against your creator? Well, if you get to the Oracle, he will reward you with eternal riches and a prosperous, happy existence. Free to do as you please. Served by an army of devoted Alari who have been modified with the express purpose of knowing your every need. Oh my god. Alright, well, I should probably end the episode, shouldn't I? I've spent like the past 10 minutes. You know, I did waste 10 minutes earlier. I can at least start what I was about to do. Anyway. Right, modification. We're already modifying the Pedians. We can start modifying the robots, so let me just recreate that real quick. Create. luxurious, custom-made, basically free to modify themselves as they please. Ooh, an operative resurfaces. A long-expired set of covert codes has just been reactivated. They are linking to operations we previously carried out in Ligy, from where it would seem a former operative is trying to report back in. Our security advisors... Sorry, the message is light on details, but signifies intelligence on key political figures. Our security advisors confirm that the codes were valid until recently, but their expiry means such codes are open to compromise by foreign powers. There's no telling if the operative is genuine. Former agents are to be disavowed. Ignore this. No. Ready an extraction team.
Our situation log is updated.
Wait, didn't I move my spy off of there? Right, yeah, I did. To be fair, it is outdated. Right, anyway, so... Aesthetic implants? Yeah, there we go. Can I just finish this real quick? You made me lose my train of thought. Right? Money. Money machines. Where is it? Where's the thrifty? The robot thrifty. There it is. Wealth. Wealth processors, aesthetic implants, and cognitive interlink, I think is what I picked. This will make them very good clerks, also merchants, and they'll be generally happy to just exist. Or was it that one? No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it also adds happiness, because these are going to be really content robots. And I think I renamed them to Android. Yeah, androids? I don't know, because I can't think of anything creative right now. And I was thinking, like, what's like a completely, undisputably human form of a robot? Android. There we go. Android. And there.
Our situation log is updated.
17 months? Yeesh. That's a lot. But I'll deal with it. I should really focus on research, though. Oops. Oh well, I got sidetracked. We do need the economy. We do need this to work out. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Probably continue listening to Stone Rebel. Unless I'm in a different mood, you know.